Sometimes you're gonna see that. Sometimes it's
I see it
not
all
that
the time,
easy.
man.
You'll go blind real quick. I keep it on me, you know how I'ma clutch it
I
too.
keep that 40 though.
40 on me, you know how nigga gone.
Hollow point.
I ain't trusting on no nigga,
Never
you know
that.
me, it's true.
Or no bitch.
Mama say she love a nigga, you know
Okay,
how
she said though.
I'm that nigga come to him,
Been
you
there.
know how I be.
Still that. Always
Keep
be
on me,
that.
I don't fuck with them and I'ma cheat. All them niggas perpetrating, you know how I
Never
do.
that. Jack City
I'm
shit.
that nigga, I swear to God, I'm a fucking
Sit.
Never been no bitch, you know that's me. I don't play them games these niggas play, cause I'm a G.
I'm a G.
It's time to get it in, you know just how I'm going. Give me one bitch, give me two, might as well give me three. I've been snuggling. What it do? This your boy Gangsta Cat. You already know what time it is. I got the low down for the low now. And this is where it go. Damn. Like, share, subscribe to the page, cause you already know it's the #1 spot for online interviews and celebrity gossip. We don't make the news. We just break it the fuck down. What's good, gang? How everybody going out there tonight? You already know what time it is. If you ain't subscribed to the page, please do so now. It is free. Hit that like button, because it don't cost you nothing. And share the live, man. Because when you rocking with me, you rocking with the #1 spot on YouTube, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Get somebody, get a time to get in, because you know how we doing it, man. We on our shit. It don't stop. Pay attention to everything that's going on in this Mo3 shit, man. Pay attention to what you're not paying attention to, and keep your eyes open on the prize. We is officially 11 days away from the biggest trial probably in history. This, as you can see, this trial is going to be bigger than Tupac trial, man. This shit is so big, my nigga. Nobody is even talking about Tupac murder trial. Nobody even give a fuck that PCD is on trial for murder of Tupac. That's how big this Mo3 shit is, man. So when you want to compare Mo3 and Tupac, this is how you compare Mo3 to Tupac, man. Mo3 has so much of a everlasting persona on this world, my dude, and on this earth, that I never thought in a million years that we would be having the Mo3 trial and the Tupac trial at the same time. And nobody even give a fuck about Tupac, man. Salute, my nigga, salute. You already know what time it is. My boy in the building, you already know what time it is. You know I gotta break it down for him, man, because we 11 days away. And I gotta give it to him like nobody else gave it to him, man. You know I gotta break it down for these niggas, man, because I feel the setup coming in, man. And the setup, your boy Kewon is being set up. We all knew that from jump, and we knew he was being the fall guy. We knew that. Everybody knew that. You know what I'm saying? It's about time we talk about it, because a lot of people forget about this shit, man. A lot of people is forgetting about this shit, and a lot of shit is coming out, man. A lot of shit is coming out. You know what I'm saying? Just like it came out today. Shout out to MHB. Shout out to Trinity Travels, wherever he heard it. I don't know if he heard it from her. But somebody went back to an old video of Rainwater talking about Mo3 and the day he died. And Mo3, I know, was supposed to be going to see his mother. Take her to go get her hair done. This came out of Miss Nicole's own mouth. Out of Miss Nicole's own mouth, that your boy Mo3 was supposed to be coming to get her, take her to get her hair done, and he was going to give her some money. That's what we know. Rainwater said in one video that he called Mo3 that morning around 11 o'clock to tell him he had to get up for a movie shoot. Well, somebody just went back and saw another video where Rainwater said that Mo3 called him. So which one is it? Which one is it? Did Mo3 call you? or did you call Mo 3? So now I'm starting to realize why your boy Benjamin Rainwater don't want to testify all of a sudden. Now I know why he don't want to testify. But remember, I told y'all on purpose that I felt like he was doing that shit on purpose. I remember telling y'all in the beginning that your boy Rainwater is deliberately trying to make niggas think it's one thing when it's another. He was deliberately trying to send mixed signals. He was deliberately trying to be a distraction in the Mo 3 sector. When Rainwater saw the Mo 3 sector getting closer, he deliberately inserted himself in the sector, started jumping on Ratchet Page while we was breaking this shit down so he can steer the narrative. When Rainwater was being interviewed by Most Hated Blogger, he was trying to steer the narrative. Pay attention, gang. Y'all shit alive. We're going to break this shit down because I know personally that Rainwater has been trying to steer the narrative because I personally have messages from Rainwater. I personally have messages from where Rainwater contacted me and asked me to steer a narrative. So now it's all making sense how much of a distraction you really was. Because if you knew and you was in so much contact with Detective Barnes, and you've been talking to Detective Barnes so much, let's be honest, gang, let's talk about it. Why would you contact me and tell me to run a live saying that Mo 3 had beef with Chicago niggas and some Chicago niggas came out here and killed Mo 3? Why would you want me to do that? Honestly, why would you want me to run a live with the assumption and the misleading information and tell the public and my people that Mo 3 was assassinated by niggas from Chicago? Another thing, why would you tell a bold-faced lie and say Mo 3 was going to a movie shoot when he was going to see his mother? And I know why you said that now. See, I'm a smart person. I'm not as dumb as all these other people. I know exactly why he said Mo 3 was going to a movie shoot, yeah. Because Mo 3 demise was a movie. Mo 3 demise was recorded. Mo 3 demise was played in front of everybody at a watch party. Just like they did with O-Dog. When O-Dog went in that liquor store and he killed everybody. And they watched it on video. That's why he said Mo 3 was going to a movie. See, people don't be catching the subliminals, man. I catch all Rainwater subliminals, y'all. I catch the subliminals. Y'all gotta catch his subliminals. I catch his subliminals. Another thing, bro, I could go on. Another thing he did. You want me to tell you another thing he did? Another thing he did that let me know he was a distraction. Rainwater was the one who contacted me and gave me all Kogati information. Breaking news. I never told nobody that. Breaking news. Rainwater was the one who contacted me, gave me all Kogati information First name, last name, maiden name, all the paperwork. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I swear to God. I swear to God, if you think I'm lying, I'm flying. If you think I'm lying, dog, I'm flying. Rainwater was the one who called me, gave me Cole Gotti information, gave me his maiden name. He was the one who called me, told me that Cole Gotti got arrested. I never told nobody this. I never told nobody this, y'all. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. I swear to God. I put that on my son's life, on my life. Rainwater called me, gave me the information, told me Cole Gotti was in jail, told me that he got arrested for weed, told me to run the content. I never told nobody this. Yeah, we're gonna let it all out today. We're gonna let it all out today. Now I see why Rainwater was trying to use me to steer the narrative, a false narrative. And if I would have ran with it, now I see what he was trying to do. Now I see exactly what he was trying to do, y'all. It all makes sense. Y'all shit a lie. Y'all shit a lie. And guess what? I still got the messages. I still got all the messages, man. I still got all the messages. Every last message he sent me. Rainwater was also the one who told me, and and I'm telling you, man, this is how bro. Oh, this shit, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up, y'all. Rainwater also was the one who contacted me and told me that Miss Nicole was stealing out of the estate. Pay attention, y'all. This is before he ever even decided to go against Miss Nicole. He tried to get me to run a live on Miss Nicole stealing out of the estate. He was trying to get me to run a live about it, my nigga, and I didn't do it. He gave me the information, told me that Miss Nicole took the money out the estate and was paying to bond Cole Gotti out of jail. Told me that she was bonding Corey out of jail left and right. He sent me Corey paperwork. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. That's what he did. He sent me Corey's paperwork. Sent me Corey's paperwork straight off the internet. Sent it straight to my DM. Straight to my DM. This shit crazy, y'all. You can't even make this shit up. Now this shit all makes sense. No wonder you don't want to testify. No wonder you trying not to be subpoenaed. Nigga, cause you on this internet contradicting everything you say on purpose. Here I come, y'all. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. It all makes sense now, y'all. It all makes sense now. That's why they always say distractions, bro. That's why your boy, Trap Boy Freddy, named his album Distractions. That's why Trap Boy Freddy been talking about distractions this whole time. This is why Kewon White kept saying, look at his circle. He need to check his circle. You got to pay attention. This is why Kewon was saying he got to check his circle. Check his circle, because if you keep it 100, it was more people in 03 circle that was against him than that was with him. The so-called manager was against him. The so-called bodyguard was against him. The so-called daddy, Big B, was against him. The only nigga that was really riding from 03 is the nigga that they had to take out. The nigga that they had to get rid of was Bubba. And No Flaw Peach. And if No Flaw Peach didn't go to jail, they probably would have got rid of him too. Let's keep it real. If Don Don wasn't in jail, they probably would have got rid of him too. This shit was a big distraction. And the biggest play is being pulled over our face right now as we speak. The biggest play right now is being pulled over our head right now. Because Kewon didn't kill Mo3. And everybody know it. The city of Dallas know it. Everybody know Kewon wasn't the one running down that fucking highway. It don't take a scientist to see that. Like, come on, let's be honest. It don't take a scientist to see when you see that man that's running down the highway holding that rifle, that's not Kewon White. You can tell that guy is a tall, slender individual. Now, if I'm Kewon White defense team, oh, I'm asking for a body scan. I'm asking for a body scan. That's what I'm asking for. You want to know why I want a body scan? Because a body scan is going to prove that wasn't Kewon White. And we all know who that was. We all know, allegedly, that was AOF KEY. Everybody know, allegedly, running down that highway was AOF KEY. The man who got a contract out of nowhere from Rainwater, who got signed to Legendary Productions out of nowhere. Then out of nowhere, got signed to Empire for a distribution deal. I'm giving y'all some information they don't want y'all to know, man. I'm literally giving y'all some information they don't want you to know. And some other information that they didn't want you to know is that Empire is funneling the money to Rainwater through his production label. Mo3 don't, man, Rainwater didn't know shit about no production label. Rainwater don't even own a studio. He ain't never produced nobody in his life. Why would Rainwater have a production label? Why wouldn't he have a management firm? Make it make sense. You telling me you got a production label and not a management firm, but you a so-called manager? The only reason why you have a production label and not a management firm is because you can funnel bigger amounts of money through the company compared to being a manager. A manager is only making 20%. But if you got a production company, you can funnel more money and you can money laundering more money for different reasons. Video production, music production, beat production. But you do neither. You don't do none of these things. So why do you have a production label, Legendary Productions? That's why. Because that's how Empire allegedly is funding you the money. For everything that you do for them, bad business or good business, they funnel it through your production label. So when you got AOF Key to do the job and everybody got him to do that work, he got paid through his record label, the production label. Pay attention. That's why out of nowhere, this nigga got a contract and nobody knew who the fuck he was. Pay attention. None of y'all knew who the fuck AOF Key was, and out of nowhere, he got a cosign, got a contract, and got signed. And you niggas ain't heard from him again. Pay attention. Pay attention. Sounds similar to what Little Dirk was doing, don't it? What it do? Sounds similar. Sound real similar to what Lil Durk was doing, don't it? It sound real similar, don't it, y'all? Pay attention. It sound like that's the music way, my nigga. That's the way they do. When they want to get rid of a nigga, they get rid of them and they pay through contracts. They pay through music advancement. It's the easiest way to launder the money. If I'm going to pay for a hit, if I'm going to get a nigga knocked off, the easiest way to pay for it is what? Through a music deal. Through a music deal. There's no way to track the money. It's hard to track the money if I say, hey, you do this, I'm gonna give you a $100,000 deal. But you got to do this. I need you to knock this nigga off. Guess what? This nigga get knocked off. AOF Key get the deal. AOF Key get the deal. Kewon is the fall guy. Y'all gotta pay attention. Lady A, what up? Kewon is the fall guy. They know he don't give a fuck. He K2'd out. They know he ready to ride for the set. You heard, how many times y'all heard this nigga say, as long as my daughter taken care of, I'm good. Long as my daughter taken care of, I'm good. That nigga's the straight fall guy. That's why they trying to make him go first. Pay attention. Now it all makes sense now. Dallas County know he's the fall guy, but they also know he's involved. See, pay attention. Dallas County know Kewon was involved because he was seen on camera. the night before. So they know he was involved. They know his phone was on the highway. But they gonna get him to snitch on the shooter. That's their whole way of trying to get him to go first. Because if we get Kewon to go first, which the judge agreed on, Kewon trials first, August 24th, then guess what? When he lose, we can get him to flip on the real shooter. Either we could get him to flip on the real shooter, or we could get him to flip on Yellow Beezy. But what do we want more than anything? Since we claiming you the shooter, we would love for you to tell us, I'm not the shooter. This person is the real shooter. See, what people fail to realize is Kewon was already going to jail. What do you do when you go into jail? Already. The fall guy going to be somebody that's already about to get time. Remember that. The fall guy is going to be somebody who's already facing time, already looking at time. He was already out on bond for shooting somebody. He already had other bullshit he was worried about. So if we put you as the fall guy, you have more chances of going to jail for some other bullshit anyway. You already looking at a 15. You already looking at a 20 for shooting that girl. You already looking at a 15 or 20. So we tell you we gonna give you 40,000. You be the fall guy for this shit. Now guess what? Now guess what we do, y'all? After we convince the nigga to be the fall guy. Now we know the real shooter is AOF Key. We take care of AOF Key. 2 years, 3 years later, he get his deal. He finally get his deal. He get paid. He go out into the sunset. We never hear no music from the nigga. We never get no album from the nigga. He go out into the sunset with his beautiful old life. Pay attention. Live his beautiful old life. They're not gonna give you the truth, dog. I know exactly what the fuck going on. I know exactly what the fuck going on. I ain't no dummy. I know exactly what the fuck going on. The setup is real. The setup is motherfucking real, y'all. This is some funny shit. Oh, I'm trying to get some paper. This is some funny shit, man. Niggas thought niggas was gonna peep this. This shit be funny as hell, dog. I see everything these niggas doing now. This shit so common sense, it ain't even funny. Some paper in this motherfucker. This shit's so funny, y'all. Here I come. What that thing at? I'm trying to figure out why it ain't printing out. It's right there on the side, right there. Right there. Yeah, I might have to use the paper. Grab that green thing there. Yeah, fuck it. I use that. Get your pen. Woo. We all in there. You know you good. Here I come, y'all. Had to handle this. Had to check this truck in real quick, man. Lady A, what you say? Hold on. She said exactly. That's what I've been saying. Okay, I'm over here now too, cat. The case going bust wide open behind the Mexican lady with the tape. Yeah, Vanessa. You talking about Vanessa? Oh yeah, it's gonna bust wide open with Vanessa because that's the only reason why they was able to get Kewon and really put pressure on Kewon because Kewon got caught on the tape. We all know that. Kewon got caught on the tape. That's gonna fuck him up, right? They thought Kewon would have started snitching by now. Kewon ain't start snitching. Everybody thought by now Kewon would have broke. Everybody know by now they thought Kewon would have started snitching, but Kewon he been the thoroughest one out of everybody. He been the thoroughest one out of everybody. But nobody told on the shooter yet. Peep game. Kewon been the thoroughest one out of everybody. Kewon. But nobody told on the shooter yet. And because nobody actually told on the shooter yet, niggas still got an ace in the hole, y'all. Kewon actually got an ace on the hole because he can actually give up the fucking shooter if he wanted to. Only a few people know who the shooter was on that highway. You understand? That was the trick 22. That's the 22 trick 22 about this shit. That only a few people know who the shooter was on that fucking highway. Everybody that was involved didn't know who the shooter was. Everybody actually thought the shooter was going to be Kewon. You understand me? That was part of the whole play. Part of the whole play was to make people think that Kewon was the shooter. And we can't tell everybody that. Because if everybody know that Kewon is not the shooter, then the shit don't go as planned. That fuck up the whole plan. Pay attention. Pay attention. Lady A said, I've been following. Lady A said, I've been following another case as well as Tupac. But what do you think gonna happen with the Mo 3 case? I seen paperwork subpoena for Yellow being implicated with Royal Lee. Yeah, he definitely implicated with Royal Lee because that's how this all this shit started. It all started with that. The Tupac case gonna be going on the same time as the Mo 3 case. The Mo 3 case starting in 11 days, y'all. The Tupac case is going through a jury, picking a jury right now as we speak. Tomorrow, they picking the jury some more. Tupac trial and Mo 3 trial will be going on at the same time. And nobody is even talking about the Tupac trial. Mo 3 trial has more worldwide attention than Tupac. I was just telling people a minute ago how I think that shit is crazy. How Tupac is getting no attention. A legend. Everybody got their eyes glued on this Yellow BC trial. This Mo 3 shit. Kewon White. Niggas don't give a fuck about what's going on with the Tupac shit. Ain't no Tupac sector out this motherfucker. That's crazy, God. That's crazy. And the Tupac murder was one of the biggest murders in the world. The Tupac murder and the Biggie murder was one of the two murders that ever happened in the hip hop industry. And now it might be Mo 3. Mo 3 might take all the fucking cake. Take all the cake, dog. But when you get back to the distractions, like we was talking about earlier, some of the biggest distractions out this motherfucker came from the nigga who wanted Mo 3 place, Benjamin. That's why I tell niggas all the time, man, when something happen to somebody, follow the money. My nigga, the biggest detectives that tell you that, man. When shit happen, they follow the money. All you gotta do is follow the money. When women get murdered, when shit happen, people get unalived, what do? They follow the money. 9 out of 10 times, it's money involved. 9 out of 10 times, the motive is money. 9 out of 10 times, it's always somebody in your circle that's close to you that gave you up, that gave you a drop, that put you in a position to get hit up. I've been telling y'all, man, Rainwater was a distraction. But he was used to distract Mo 3. I told y'all from jump. Niggas say how he played the part. Did he get the drop? Of course he did. He gave the drop. Sean G gave the drop. A couple people gave the drop. But the biggest role was the distraction the nigga played that morning. The biggest role was the distraction that was played that morning while you on the phone with a nigga that's being chased. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. A nigga is being chased on the highway. Being chased on the highway. Somebody's shooting at his car and he's on the phone with you? Y'all don't find that weird? He's not on the phone with the police. He's not on the phone with his steppers. He's on the phone with the weakest nigga in the city. And y'all don't find that weird? Nobody gonna sit like, come on, my nigga, we ain't that dumb. I know I'm not. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that situation. Ain't nobody said to themselves, that don't seem right. Why would a nigga be on the phone with you in the midst of somebody trying to take his life? Come on, man. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention, man. It's not hard for niggas to realize what the fuck is going on, dog. Everybody distracted that nigga because guess what? Mo 3 didn't even do drugs. Mo 3 didn't even smoke. Mo 3 didn't do drugs. Mo 3 didn't smoke. So you had to have a lot of pieces and a lot of motherfuckers around him that was willing to take part in his demise. You can't take out a regular nigga like Mo 3 without niggas setting him up, dog. I'm telling y'all, I know how this shit go. It don't happen. Especially a militant nigga. A nigga with a mind that's always watching his left, his right, his 12, and his 6. Nigga, I watch my 12, my 6, my 3, my 9. Nigga that's always watching his surroundings. Don't drink, don't smoke. Nigga, you can't take no nigga out like that on no regular shit without niggas helping you, man. And niggas putting shit in a position to play, the dude put the play together. Cause a nigga always peeping shit. And he not no drunk nigga. He ain't no slow nigga. He wasn't like, come on, my nigga. That's why they had to put the play together the way they did. That's why let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you another reason how I know this nigga was the biggest distraction and played the biggest role. This is how I know Benjamin Rainwater was the biggest distraction, the biggest piece of the puzzle, and played the biggest role. Because when he was trying to sign Big E, Dallas from West Dallas rap, he literally got on the phone on a 3-way call with her and Trap Boy Freddy. Make it make sense, y'all. He literally got on the phone with Big E from West Dallas and Trap Boy Freddy on a 3-way call. And they talked on the phone. You telling me a nigga that killed Joe Mans, a nigga that played a part and getting your homie a coke, you was kicking it on the phone with the co-conspirator? You needed a cosign from the co-conspirator so Big E could fuck with you? Y'all better pay attention, man. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. My nigga, don't no nigga do that. Ain't your homie ain't doing that. Your friend ain't doing that. Your manager ain't doing that. Come on, man. If Mo3 was alive and he was looking down on his death and he saw Rainwater still talking to Trap Boy Freddy and Yellow Beezy and them people after he died, what you think he be saying? What you think my nigga Mo3 would be sitting there eating his gummy bears laughing, saying Sister Wilma? Laughing at niggas, talking about, do y'all not see this shit? Do y'all not see the play that this nigga just ran on everybody? And then he got rich out of everybody. Then he got rich and got paid. Y'all better pay attention. Bought a new house. Stole Mo3 artists. Stole Don. Stole Number 7. Didn't sign Cole Gotti. Lied to Cole Gotti and told Cole Gotti he was going to get him a contract with Empire. Told him he was going to put him on. Never put Cole Gotti on, which is the brother of Mo3. Why wouldn't you want to help the kin to Mo3? That's all I needed to see right there. That was all I needed to see right there. All I needed to see was how he treated Mo3 kids after his demise and how he treated his mother and his brother. That's all I needed to see, my nigga. What else do y'all need to see that tell you that a nigga played a part in this nigga demise? If he really loved Mo3 the way he say he do, and that was his partner, and he didn't play a role in his demise, don't you think that he would have been trying to do everything in his power to put Cole Gotti on? Don't you think his first line of duty after Mo3 passed would have been not only to make sure I keep Mo3 legacy going, but what better way to do it through his brother? And I'm going to sign his brother. I'm going to get Cole Gotti a contract. We're going to keep Cole Gotti name, Mo3 name going through Cole Gotti. We're going to get Cole Gotti features. We're going to put Cole Gotti on. He never wanted to do that because he didn't want to see Mo3 brother and anything close to Mo3 get put on. Pay attention. Pay attention. He said, why Freddie, Yella, Jose, Kewon, and Devin never ratted on Rain yet? Who said they not? Who say they not? To me, it looked like that's what Yellow Beezy is trying to do now with his lawyer. To me, it looks like that right now that Yellow Beezy is trying to implicate Benjamin Rainwater in the demise of Mo 3. Look at the motions that was filed. Why you think Rainwater is ducking a subpoena now? Because Yellow Beezy and Toby Shook wanted all and any communications dealing with Benjamin Rainwater. Why you think Toby Shook want all communications and all electronics dealing with Rainwater? You want to know why? Because they're going to paint the picture that Rainwater is the one who created this whole narrative. Rainwater is the one who really wanted Mo 3 dead. Rainwater is the one who had everything to gain from Mo 3 demise. Rainwater was the one who put this shit together. Exactly. Rainwater and Detective Barnes. What have I been saying from the beginning? What have I been saying from the beginning? That police was involved. I've been telling y'all from the beginning, police was involved. It's a lot of motherfuckers that needed Mo 3 gone. Remember I told you, a lot of higher ups in the city of Dallas needed Mo 3 taken out the picture. Pay attention. Especially after he did what he did to Earl Spence. You see how much money the city of Dallas has lost since Earl Spence accident, since he lost his belt, since he lost his faculties. Look how much money was been lost. Look how many people got unemployed. Nigga, a whole team of people around Earl Spence lost jobs. Y'all better pay attention. Pay attention. They are implicating Rainwater. Why you think Jossie and them keep saying Rainwater, you know you got something to do with it? Why you think Rainwater was trying to smash Jossie after Mo 3 died? Why you think Rainwater made it his duty to tell the world Mo 3 was stingy? Why you think he went on this hate Mo 3 campaign? Y'all do remember when Mo 3 just first died, Rainwater went on a hate Mo 3 campaign. All his emotions came out towards Mo 3. You can literally tell he didn't like Mo 3. He told us shit about Mo 3 that we would have never knew, my nigga. Rainwater told us shit about Mo 3 that we would have never knew. Far as him being broke, far as him not giving girls money in the strip club, far as him wearing fake clothes. He told us he wear fake clothes. He told us Mo 3 wore fake jewelry. Pay attention. What homeboy tell you shit like that after your homie died? You better pay attention. You better pay attention, man. It's a reason he did that. It's a reason he started moving the way he started moving. Because I tell you, my niggas, a nigga real feelings will come out after you die. Just like they say a nigga real feelings come out when they drunk and they start talking, a nigga real feelings will come out after you die. Because now he ain't got to worry about how you feel about him. He don't give a fuck how you feel about him now. You dead. And we all know. And we all know what Rainwater told Mo 3 the day before he died. Who remember in the comments what Rainwater told Mo 3 the day before he died? Who remember? Who remember what he told Mo 3 the day before he died, y'all? Who remember? Who remember what he told Mo 3? Let me see if somebody remember. I'm curious to see if I'm the only one that remembers. There you go. He said it's not who's the smartest, it's who lasts the longest. He said it's not who's the smartest. No, he said it's not who's the toughest. He told Mo3 the day before he died, it's not who's the toughest. Remember, it's not who's the toughest. It's who lasts the longest. Who's able to live and last the longest. You remember that? Why would you tell somebody that you fuck with that? Nigga, that was a subliminal threat. That was a subliminal threat right there, my nigga. He was basically telling Mo3 at that moment, nigga, I made up my mind to give the drop on you, nigga. At that moment, he literally gave up the drop. He made up in his mind that I don't give a fuck about you. I'm not fucking with you no more. You all about yourself. You don't ride for me. And for that, I ain't fucking with you. But nigga, let me also tell you something that y'all not paying attention to. Let me also tell y'all something that y'all not paying attention to, because I'm gonna break this shit down for y'all, dog. That's one thing I'm gonna do. Y'all know I'm gonna break this shit down. Let me tell you something that y'all not paying attention to. I'm about to put y'all on game. When Rainwater got his ass beat, outside of V Lives for punching Yellow Beezy, Mo3 didn't do nothing but come to the internet and start talking. Let me say that again. When Rainwater got his ass beat outside of V Live, Mo3 didn't do nothing but get on IG and start talking. He didn't slide for Rainwater. He didn't threaten nobody for Rainwater. All he did was laugh, tell them niggas that y'all niggas was punks because y'all niggas beat up a manager. All he did was make a song and said, I beat him up. And he laughed at them niggas because he said, y'all beat up a manager. Y'all didn't even do nothing to nobody. Y'all fought a manager. He not like that. He was laughing at them niggas. He didn't slide for Rainwater. He didn't say, I'm going to go take niggas out for Rainwater. But he did for Royal Lee. He was willing to slide for Royal Lee. He was willing to go all out for Royal Lee. So pay attention. Y'all don't think Rainwater was jealous that Mo3 was willing to go to the ends and all and beyond for Roy Lee, but he wouldn't go even slide for him? Y'all not paying attention? Paying attention. He was willing to slide for Bubba, Roy Lee. All he did was get on IG and talk shit and laugh at them niggas for beating up a manager. He actually made Rainwater look small. He actually belittled Rainwater. Pay attention. He actually belittled Rainwater on that live. He actually made Rainwater look like a nobody, like he was a civilian. He not like that. Y'all don't get no points. You don't think Rainwater felt some type of way? You don't think he felt some type of way, gang? Pay attention, gang. Y'all don't think he felt some type of way? That's all you gonna do for me? All I do for you in bookings and shit like that, and I'm supposed to be your manager, and you ain't gonna slide for me? You ain't gonna do like you do for these other niggas? Trust me, he felt some type of way. Trust me, y'all. He felt some type of way. And that's why when Mo3 died, you seen it all in his face that he didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna give you another clue that this nigga didn't give a fuck and he was part of the distraction. At Mo3 funeral, Mo3 funeral while everybody's singing Mo3 songs. Who the only nigga that's not singing? Who the only nigga not singing? Who the only nigga not showing no emotion? Y'all better pay attention. 95% of communication is non-verbal. 95% of communication, y'all, is non-verbal. He shows it all over his body. That's because he's working with the police. That's because he's working with the police. He's been working with the police. I'll give you another, I'll let you know again how I know he's working with the police. Want me to tell you again how I know this is all set up by the police and he working with the police? I'll tell you another one. When Boozy got shot at Big T, who you think made the phone call? When Boozy got shot at Big T, who y'all think made the phone call to the police? Who you think made the phone call to the police when Boozy got shot? Who you think called the news? How you doing? Good. Who y'all think called the news? It's in black and white. This is in public records. It was on the news. Even the news said that Rainwater called the news station and told them that Boozy got shot. Liquor is closed. 12. Yeah, stop at 12. Pay attention, y'all. So pay attention, y'all. I always, like I said, follow the money. All you got to do is pay attention and follow the money, y'all. Pay attention and follow the money. Y'all don't find it funny that Rainwater is richer than Mo3 was before he died? Y'all don't find it funny that Rainwater is richer than Mo3 right now, even after Mo3 is making all his music? Y'all don't find it funny that Rainwater has accumulated more money off of Mo3 artists and Mo3 since Mo3 died? See, what y'all fail to realize is Rainwater didn't have no company before when Mo3 was alive. There was no Legendary Production. There was no DBA. There was no LLC. He never was paying taxes. He didn't have no company, no management company, no production company. So y'all don't find it funny that a person that never had no management company, didn't have no skills to run a company, didn't know what it took to run a record label, still don't know how to produce, don't know how to make a beat, never produced nothing in his life, can't even manage because the only person that he was managing was Mo3, and he wasn't even signed to a contract to do that. So legally, he doesn't even know how to manage. All he's good at is promo. Managing and promo is two different things. Rainwater is a good promotioner. He's a good marketer. Let me say that again. Rainwater is a good promo guy. He's a good marketer. He knows how to market. He knows how to get on the internet and do promo. What it do? You know, chilling. Hold up. Y'all give me 1 minute. 1 minute, y'all. I'm not done. I'm gonna bust this shit down for y'all. 1 minute. Yeah, so pay attention. The only person that came up is Rainwater. So y'all don't find it funny that Miss Nicole told the nigga, even out of her own mouth, what did Miss Nicole say? Rainwater, you gonna get what's coming to you. You gonna get everything that's coming to you. You gonna get what's yours. Why do you think she said that? Why do you think she said that? Because he did her dirty. The only reason Miss Nicole told Rainwater, you gonna get what's coming to you, because he fucked her out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let's be serious. Let's keep it real. Don wasn't supposed to be signed to Legendary Productions. Nigga, number 7 wasn't supposed to be signed to Legendary Productions. Let's be real, y'all. That's why I be telling y'all gotta pay attention. These two artists were HSM artists. They were HSM artists, y'all. Y'all don't see how he swindled them two artists from Miss Nicole and from Mo3 after he died. You have a good one, bro. Y'all don't even see that. Pay attention. See, only niggas that been around here from the beginning remember when I told Rainwater on Polar Bear, when we was on Polar Bear channel, and I told Rainwater, nigga, you killing Mo3 and getting Mo3 took out was monetary gain. He said, what do I get out of getting rid of my top artists? Mo3, my biggest artist. Why would I want Mo3 dead? What do I get out of that? Nigga, that's monetary gain. When Mo3 died, I told him before he did it, I said, nigga, you about to take Don in number 7. I told him that on Polar Bear channel. Go look back at the video. I told him. I said, nigga, I know what you doing. Nigga, that's monetary gain, nigga, but you getting rid of Mo3. Now you about to take Don. Now you about to take number 7. I told him, you about to take all Mo3 artists. And look what he did. Mo3, he got rid of Mo3. He got rid of Miss Nicole. He became the manager, which he never been before. He got an actual contract from the estate, which he never had before Mo3 was dead. He was able to broker deals that Mo3 was brokering himself. Pay attention, Mo3 was brokering his own deals. Rain wasn't brokering his deals for him. Mo3 was signing his own contracts, setting his own deals up. Mo3 wasn't doing, Rain wasn't doing that for him. And by getting rid of Mo3, he was able to do what? Go back to Empire and sign a deal with Ghazi that Mo3 turned down. Let me say this again. By getting rid of Mo3, he was able to go back to Gazi and sign a deal that Mo3 turned down. Because before Mo3 died, he had turned down a deal with Gazi. Turned it down. All of a sudden, Mo3 died. And now Mo3 is getting distributed by Empire again. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. Now Mo3 get $1 million deal from Empire again. Pay attention. It's common sense. Common motherfucking sense. The only person that wins is Rain. He didn't give Miss Nicole none of that money. Y'all think he went to Miss Nicole and gave Miss Nicole some of that money that he got from the Empire deal from Don Don? No. Y'all think he gave Miss Nicole some of the money that he brokered from the deal with number 7 with Empire? No. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. If the nigga really gave a fuck about Mo3 so much, how you gonna broker 2 deals with Mo3 HSM artists and don't give HSM none of that money? None of that money went back to the estate. None of that money went to Miss Nicole. None of that money went to Kogati. Y'all better pay attention, dog. Y'all better pay attention. That's why niggas don't like me, because I'm going to tell you shit that's the truth. Why you think he got his ass beat at the party? Why you think he got his ass beat at the party? Why you think they beat him up? Why you think he was bogarting the HSM YouTube channel and wouldn't put nobody on it? Why you think Kogati couldn't even get on his own brother channel? Y'all better pay attention, man. Why you think when Mo3 died, Kogati couldn't even get on his own brother HSM channel? Oh, y'all that naive, my nigga? Come on, don't tell me that y'all that naive. Y'all can't be that naive. Y'all can't be that naive to not see that Rainwater is the only nigga that won in this whole situation. He the only nigga that came up out of everybody. He came up more than the baby mothers. He came up more than the kids. And he's still manipulating Mo3 to this day. He's still making money off of Mo3 to this day. Come on, man. Look how he manipulated Kogati. Pay attention. Look how he manipulated Kogati. Come on, he made Kogati think he was going to sign him, get him a contract. He made Kogati think that he was going to help him get on. Are y'all not paying attention that this nigga sold Kogati a dream? The brother of Mo3 sold Mo3 brother a dream just so he could help him convince his mama to sign him to a contract. Are y'all not paying attention? The only reason Mo3 was even dealing with Rainwater was because Rainwater was a goofy. And he knew how to talk. He knew how to switch it on and off. That's the only reason Mo3 was even dealing with Rainwater. Because he was a goofy, he knew how to switch it off, and he was a good promoter. Rainwater used to be a promoter. He used to be a promoter for the clubs. He used to be a promoter for the venues, the strip clubs. Rainwater was a good promoter. So what better person to have on your team is a promoter and a marketing manager. So he really wasn't a manager for Mo3. He was more like a marketing promoter He helped them hand out flyers. He helped them hand out CDs. That's called a marketing guy, a promoter. He's a good promoter. He swindled his way into the position he is in right now. That's what I'm trying to make y'all understand. He swindled his way into the position he's in right now. He didn't earn the position he in right now. He didn't put in no work to be no manager. If y'all think Rainwater put in work to be a manager, y'all crazy. Why you think he having such a hard time being a manager after Mo3? Make it make sense. Why you think Benjamin is having so much of a hard time being a manager after Mo3? Because he never was a manager. He never managed nothing. Going to a record label and getting someone a deal is not a manager. That's just having a connection to where you can walk in the door and have a sit down. You understand that? That's all that is. It's having a connection to where somebody will sit down at you at the label because they had prior dealings with an artist that you were connected to. That don't make you a manager. That's why my nigga, when have you seen Benjamin take any artist after Mo3 on any tour? Y'all didn't see Baby C go nowhere. Y'all didn't see Baby C go nowhere, no tours, nothing, due to your boy Rainwater. He went with Kevin Gates on his own, not because of Rainwater. And Rainwater couldn't even get him a deal. You see what he did to OC Chris? Robbed him for half of his advancement. Why you think he say it out his own mouth? I'm not trying to do nothing for no artist no more. He said out his own mouth. Pay attention. You got to listen to the man when he talk. He said it out his own mouth. He's done doing anything for an artist. I'm done putting money in the artist. The most I'll do for an artist is take them and get them a deal. You want to know why? Because that's all you can do. You can't do nothing else. You never did nothing else. You didn't do it for Mo3. Mo3 was doing it for himself. His music was doing it for him. People wanted to fuck with Mo3 because of Mo3. Pay attention. Why you think Finesse 2 Times ain't fucking with Rainwater no more? I don't think y'all paying attention. Why y'all ain't noticed that y'all ain't heard Finesse 2 Times around Rainwater no more? Why you think Finesse 2 Times ain't around Rainwater no more? He ain't around Rainwater no more because he realized there was nothing that Rainwater could do for him. He realized that there was nothing that Rainwater could do for him. What can Rainwater do for him? Nothing. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't get him bought out his contract. He couldn't go talk to Ghazi for him. He couldn't do nothing. Once he started realizing that Rainwater was no good to him, he slowly moved himself away from Rainwater. Pay attention. Only thing you hear this nigga doing now is screaming music review, music review, music review. That's all you hear this nigga screaming now. Music review, music review, music review. Niggas paying him for music reviews and promos. Music reviews and promos. You don't think Mo3 would be sitting back laughing right now? Looking like, how did y'all let this nigga rob my family? He robbed my brother and he robbed my mother. He robbed my brother, he robbed my mother, and he robbed my kids. Do y'all not pay attention? If Mo3 was alive, you think Rainwater would be having all this money and house, and he would have a brand new house? Y'all think if Mo3 was alive, Rainwater would have more money than him? He would have more money He would have a big ass house. You think he would be eating off of Mo3 like this? Hell no. Come on, my nigga. He wouldn't be getting half of Mo3 deals. But guess what? Now that Mo3 is dead, he's getting half of Mo3 money. Every time the estate broker a deal with Empire for a new album, Rainwater's getting half of that. So if they give Mo3 $1 million advancement for a new album, Rainwater automatically taking 500,000 of that and putting it in his pocket for Legendary production. The other 500,000 is going to the estate and to help make the album for features and shit like that. Y'all not paying attention? Y'all think Mo3 would be giving this nigga half his money? Hell no. That's why them niggas wanted to get rid of Mo3. Y'all really want to keep it real? That was one of the reasons why niggas wanted to get rid of Mo3. Because Mo3 wasn't giving up his money to niggas. You heard what he said. Mo3 was stingy. Mo3 wasn't allowing niggas to take advantage of him. Mo3 wasn't giving part of his advancement and part of his deal money to Benjamin Rainwater. So if you're not dumb, if you're not stupid, and you're not naive, then guess what? We got to find a way to get rid of you. We got to find a way to put you on the back burner and get your money ourselves. We got to find a way to get the money. And he figured out a way to get the money. I get rid of you. I'm still in charge of everything that you motherfucking got going on. I get rid of you. I'm still in charge of your music because I'm going to get your mama to sign me as a manager because I'm the one that's plugged to Empire. Can't nobody else talk to Empire but me. See what Miss Nicole should have did? She should have waited and saw who would have contacted her, who would have reached out to her. But your boy was smart. Remember I said it, your boy was very smart. Rainwater was planning this shit since September. See, Mo3 died in November. Rainwater was planning Mo3 demise in September. And that came out in paperwork. Because remember, in the paperwork, it said the dude that owned the studio that held all Mo3 music said that Rainwater came to him in September trying to get all Mo3 music. Let me say this again. The dude who owned the studio that ended up getting sued for Mo3 music said that Rainwater came to him in September trying to get Mo3 music. And he would not release it to Mo3. He would not release it to Rainwater because he knew something wasn't right. So why would Rainwater be trying to go get the music in September? Mo3 didn't die until 2 months later. Make it make sense. Mo3 didn't die until 2 months later, but you trying to get the music, his music from his studio where he do his music in September. It was a reason for that. Niggas was already planning that shit. Niggas already knew what they was going to do. Y'all got to pay attention. All you got to do is pay attention. Niggas was already planning what they was going to do. Niggas already knew the moves they was going to make. Niggas was already putting this shit in play. Like I tell niggas, that shit they did to Mo3, that ain't something that you just do overnight. You understand me? That ain't something you just do overnight. That shit was planned. That shit was put together. That shit was orchestrated. That shit didn't just happen on a whim. Where niggas just said, yo, we're gonna do it right now. Hey, let's go. No, that shit was set up. That shit was strategically planned and put together. And they knew how they was gonna strike when the day came. They knew how they was gonna do it, how it was gonna play out. It was strategically done. I ain't no dummy. They had already discussed the move. And when do I believe this was discussed? I believe this was in motion in September. I believe Rainwater was already putting his ducats together in September because he knew that when this shit went the way it was going to go, that he wanted to make sure he had access to the music. He wanted to make sure that he was the only one in position with the music, because the person with the music is the one who got all the leverage. He's the one with all the leverage. That's why your boy Bolin Studios never gave up the music, because they knew at the end of the day who has the music has the leverage. How you doing? And yeah, I wasn't here. Bernard said, remember on Vlad, Yellow said, I gotta get my lick back. Let it go. And Roy Lee said the same thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, bro. I showed that video the other day. I showed that video the other day where your boy Yellow Beezy said, anybody that shoot at me, I gotta get my lick back. I'm not like these other niggas. He said, I don't know about them niggas, but I'm gonna get my lick back. I believe they're gonna use that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I believe that's gonna be used in the trial. I believe Vlad TV interview is gonna be used. I believe they're definitely gonna use that. Yeah, I believe they're gonna use that one. Yeah, you absolutely right. That one right there, I believe they're gonna use. How you doing today, though? Good. Oh, for real, you done? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I see you on Friday. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He said he had a small amount of the music that he's been promoting. It's a lot more you'll see is coming out. Are we going to talk about it? You already talked about it. You just don't remember. Man, all that music that he using, majority of that shit is remix music. A lot of that shit he remixing. Everybody know that. A lot of that music that we hearing is being chopped up and remixed. Chopped up and remixed. Everybody know that. But yeah, it's a lot of music. Mo3 was a worker. He was a consistent worker. You know who got a lot of music? I'm gonna put y'all on game. You want to know who got a whole bunch of Mo3 music? CEO Dre. I heard a couple tracks. CEO Dre has a lot of early on Mo3 music from when he was in CEO Dre's studio every day. When Mo3 used to sleep in his studio. Mo3 used to record all day in CEO Dre's studio. CEO Dre has a lot of his music. A lot of it. A lot of it. CEO Dre got a gold mine, y'all. Bodega setting everybody up. Bodega setting everybody up, y'all. Y'all gonna see. Bodega setting everybody up. He even setting Kewon up. He even setting Kewon. He's setting Kewon up, and he's setting Yellow Beezy up. That's why that's why Kewon was so shocked to find out that Jose is snitching. Cause he's like, yo, my nigga, that's not the plan. You changing the plan. He trying to figure out what the fuck going on. He trying to figure out why the fuck is the plan being switched up on me. He don't realize that, yeah, they fucking you over right now, dog. Your own people is switching up on you. The plan is being switched right in your face. Right in your face. He said, that's why I don't think Beezy had anything to do with 3 demise. Beezy knew who got at him. Remember, it wasn't 3. Yeah, Beezy knew the reason they got at him was for 3. He knew who got at him. But remember, these niggas got to take the head of the snake out. You got to take the head of the snake out if you want this shit to stop. They didn't give a fuck about Sean G. We got to because Sean G started working. Remember, Sean G started working with the feds. Shortly after he got at Yellow Beezy and they tried to hit Yellow Beezy up, Sean G went fed. Sean G was scared he was going to die. Sean G was scared he was going to die. So he went fed. He started working with the feds immediately, y'all. Immediately. Soon as Louisville called that nigga in and told him that we know the car on the highway belonged to you, that nigga decided that he was going to work with the feds. Oh, yeah, I've been said that. Yeah, I've been said that. Yeah, I said that. I told them that was Jose Bodega that set them up. Set it up. Yeah, when Yellow Beezy got shot on the highway, that was Jose Bodega that set that up. Cause them niggas was talking too much. Pillow talking. He was pillow talking with the baby mother. And the baby mother was fucking with Sean G. Baby mother fucking Sean G. Sean G pillow talking with the baby mother. And they set that shit up. Jose Bodega set that shit up. Expeditiously. Everybody know that. That wasn't hard to see. I told niggas you gotta pay attention for that. Y'all shit alive, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed to the page, man, subscribe to the page. This where you get all the news you can use on all the Mo3 shit. I drop nothing but videos on this shit. That was the whole play, y'all. Lady A said, oh my God, guess what? This dude popped up the other day. I forgot about that. Calling the boogeyman out about some Fed stuff and what the boogeyman did. He said he was going to put it all on his wall. Old man. Pay attention. Pay attention. I've been telling y'all, man. The boogeyman was the one telling everything, dog. The boogeyman was the one who tried to put that work on Bubba. Remember that. The boogeyman was the one who snitched on Bubba. But y'all gonna find that out at trial. Remember I said it at trial. Louisville police gonna come, get on the stand, and they gonna talk about that. And they gonna talk about how they talked to Sean G and how Sean G decided to cooperate. Because please believe it, Yellow Beezy lawyer Toby Shook is gonna want to know why nobody was arrested in that case. They're gonna be like, well, why nobody was arrested in that case? They're gonna say Yellow Beezy didn't want to cooperate. And then Toby Shook gonna say, wait, but you already knew who the car belonged to that attempted this murder on my client. And they gonna say, well, that person ended up dying. Pay attention. And when they say that person ended up dying, you're gonna automatically know that Sean G ratted. Why? Because how would they know that the person that was in the car also with Sean G was Bubba? Because the car was registered to Sean G. So the only way that they would know who the other person was if Sean G told them. So pay attention. Exactly. There you go. There you go. Napkins. There you go. You on point. That's exactly what happened. And why you think Yellow Beezy started getting pulled over every time he left Dallas, came to Dallas? Why you think Yellow Beezy started getting pulled over, got caught with the guns in his car? Why you think Yellow Beezy got pulled over, got caught with the fake lean in his car? Pay attention. And Yellow Beezy was a smart man. Yellow Beezy deliberately put fake lean in them bottles. Yellow Beezy deliberately put fake lean in them bottles because he wanted to see if he was going to get pulled over. He wanted to see if it was a setup. See, a lot of people don't even know that. The reason Yellow Beezy was never charged was because it came back that them shits was fake. So Yellow Beezy deliberately put fake shit in them bottles because he wanted to see if he was being set up. That's how he started realizing that he was being set up. Y'all better pay attention. Because every time Yellow Beezy made a move from Frisco to Dallas, he got pulled over. That's all. So pay attention, y'all. Every time Yellow Beezy came from Frisco to motherfucking Dallas, he got pulled over when he tried to make a move. You don't think he realized right then and there that he was being set up? The play was already in motion. The play was already in motion to make Kewon be the fall guy and to snitch on track. I mean, to snitch on Yellow Beezy. That was the whole play. That's what people don't even realize. Only person that didn't know it was Yellow Beezy. Everybody else knew. Everybody else knew that they was going to use Yellow Beezy as a get out of jail free card. The whole GRC knew. You think these niggas didn't know? You crazy. This was a setup from jump. This whole shit was a play. And it worked. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, hey, the setup was in play. He said Roy Lee baby girl said dad went to the store to meet Rain. Yeah, he was. Remember, bro, Rain, the day Roy Lee got killed, got shot, he was meeting Rainwater for money. Rainwater was going to give him some money that Mo 3 told him to drop off to Roy. That's what happened, y'all. Everybody in their mama know that. And while Roy Lee was up there, he got hit up the same way that they hit up your boy Trap Boy Freddy. Tried to hit up Trap Boy Freddy when Trap Boy Freddy got hit in the leg. See, y'all gotta pay attention. These niggas kept hitting these niggas kept hitting each other up the same way. One nigga get hit up trying to be at the store, another nigga get hit up trying to be at the store. One nigga get hit up on the highway, another nigga get hit up on the highway. These niggas kept hitting each other up the same way, my nigga. It was the same MO all the time. You remember how cops be like, remember how when cops be trying to solve a crime and they be like, ooh, it's the same MO? They look for the MO. That's how they be knowing when certain people be involved and certain people committed certain crimes. Because 90% of the time, it be the same MO. These niggas move the same way. There's no difference how they move, bro. The same MO. Royal Lee was going to meet the nigga for some money. And while he was pulling in, nigga got shot at. Pay attention. Pay attention. If I was your boy Kewon, I'd give up the shooter. Kewon is the only person that probably know who the real shooter is. If I was Kewon, I would give up the real shooter. But guess what's going to end up happening? Being that Kewon trial is first. Once he lose his case, the DA is going to come to Kewon and they're going to tell him that we will give you a lighter sentence if you cooperate now. Remember what I said? They're going to wait until Kewon lose. They're going to wait until they put him to the point where he about to get the death penalty. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do, y'all. They're going to wait till Kewon lose, put him in a position where he's facing the death penalty. Because remember, he got capital murder in the state of Texas. He could get the death penalty. So they're going to allow him to get the death penalty and then put him in a position to where if he want to save his life, he got to cooperate against Yellow Beast. It's a dirty game, y'all. Remember I said it. I already know what they about to do. Remember I said it. That's why they made sure Kewon is going first. That's why they put Kewon on trial before Yellow Beezy. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. You already know. He said Kewon said as long as he gets the DP off, the table, he will do anything. And guess what? That's what they gonna do. See, pay attention. See, I didn't even know he said that. See, pay attention, y'all. I didn't even know he said that, y'all. That tell you right there. Then the only way to get the DP off the table is to what? Make him go first. Because if we make him go first, he got no other choice but to testify against Yellow Beezy to get that off the table. Pay attention. It's chess, not checkers, man. It's chess, not checkers. This shit is chess, not checkers, y'all. The DA is playing chess. They know Kewon lawyers don't know what the fuck they doing. They know Kewon lawyers ain't been doing their job. If y'all think for 1 minute the DA don't know that Kewon lawyers ain't been doing their motherfucking job, you crazy. It was a strategic move to make Kewon go first. Strategic. And it was smart. Because if we put Kewon on trial first and he lose, and he put in a position where he get the death penalty, because he will get the death penalty. He will get the death penalty for what they saying he did on that highway. They will not allow somebody to get away with doing what they saying he did on a Texas highway and not make a statement. They're definitely going to try to make a statement so this don't ever happen again. Remember I said it. They're going to try to make a statement so this don't ever happen again. And the only way to do that is to find him guilty and he get the death penalty. Oh my God. Y'all think I'm telling y'all something that's a lie. I swear to God, I'm not. He gonna get the death penalty if he lose this case. My boy, what up? Huh? Nah, just the pies. He will get the death penalty, y'all. And when he get the death penalty, guess what? He's not gonna be thinking like he thinking now. All that soldier shit is out the window. All that I don't give a fuck, nigga, I'ma ride for mine, that's out the window. If you think for 1 minute that nigga is going to feel the same way he feel right now after knowing that he got the death penalty, you crazy. That nigga heart going to drop. That nigga mouth going to drop. That nigga eyes going to jump out his head. That nigga going to start thinking about his daughter. Let me say that again. He going to start thinking about his daughter. He going to start thinking about his daughter. He going to start thinking about all the shit that he ain't going to never see again in life. And he going to say to himself, you know what? I'm willing to work. Just spare my life. Please spare my life. And I'll tell y'all everything. Just spare my life. That's all he gonna want now. He gonna be begging to participate, to give them all the information. Just spare my life. All because he really thinks that he could beat it. See, us smart people, we wouldn't even wait to be found guilty. Us smart people would have been like, fuck that. Nigga, I'm facing the capital murder. Let me see what I could do. Us smart people would have already been working. But he think he could beat the system. You want to know why he think he could beat the system? Because deep down inside, he know he's not the shooter. Let me say this again. The reason that Kewon is so adamant that he could beat the system is because deep down inside, he knows he's not the shooter. But guess what? It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. And guess what? It's a lot of innocent people that's in jail because they decided not to talk. And they got accused for something that they didn't do. A lot of innocent people is in jail for crimes they didn't commit, but somehow, some way, they was able to place them at the scene of the crime. So it's a whole lot of people that's in jail for being placed at the scene of the crime. You good, bro? You understand that, y'all? There's a whole lot of people that's in jail right now, in prison, that was placed at the scene of a crime. And the only reason they in jail is because of mistaken identity. Because a witness said it was them, pointed them out, but it really wasn't them. It happens to people every day, y'all. Every day. So this nigga really thinks that he can fight this shit instead of being smart and talk already. Instead of give up the game already. He could have been gave up the game, y'all. But he refused to give up the game. So now he gotta go through it, y'all. Now he gotta go through it. And it's not gonna be what he like, y'all. Remember I said it, what he about to go through is not gonna be what he expect. Pay attention. Toby Shook told Kewon lawyers, y'all on your own. Y'all on y'all own. I can't help you. I can't help you. So the fact that they not trying to help you, that let you know all you need to know. Here I come, y'all. I got a customer. Here I come. Here I come. I'm back, y'all. Hey, GT, I'm about to drop the link. I'm about to drop the link for anybody that want to come up. I'm about to drop the link. Huh? Nah, I'm on my YouTube. Nah, it was nothing. Go the link right there, man. Lady A said, for the record, y'all go back and check it. He did implicate Jackie. He said out of his mouth. He said out of his mouth, what is too late. They got immunity for turning them in. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure he did implicate Jackie. I'm pretty sure he did implicate Jackie. What it do?
What it do? Yo, but did you see my last comments in the chat?
What'd you say?
I'm not wilding based off that. If I'm not wrong, like correct me if I'm wrong, because I heard Mo3 packed out rainwater. I call it cap water because there was due to like maybe like whoever was in the camp, like the inner circle. Like I heard that they packed like Mo3 packed them out, or he checked them due to like mismanagement of money, but like
Nah,
Mo3 was
he
getting
no
so
he
much
he
money.
no
He was getting so
nah.
much money coming in,
Look, this
so
what
it was
happened.
like he didn't really
Nah,
get
this
it.
what happened. He packed rainwater out and was about to beat him up in Cali because Cali took him to a neighborhood without a gun in a gang neighborhood without a gun. And he felt like he put him in jeopardy.
Yeah, like he put his safety in like other
Yeah,
people's
he felt
fucking.
like he put his safety in jeopardy.
Yeah, type
Said
shit.
rainwater really was trying to set him up out in Cali, bro. If you really want to keep it 100, rainwater was trying to get him in Cali. It was supposed to go down in Cali. When he couldn't get him in Cali, that's when he said, okay, they put the play in motion and knew he was gonna be at the girl's house.
But
That's
but
why Rainwater and Sean G made sure the night that he got back, they called him at Jossie house to make sure that he was gonna be at the girl's house. That's why Rainwater kept blowing up the phone. That's why he kept talking to Mo3 that night, trying to get basically make sure that he was gonna stay at the girl's house that night. And he basically, if y'all pay attention, let me put y'all on game. Y'all noticed that Rainwater talked to Mo3 the night up until he went to sleep, right? And then then Rainwater talked to Mo3 up until he died. Pay attention. Both the versions. You paying attention, GT? Both the versions. I'm gonna be a distraction to talk to him to make sure he's staying the night and that he leave there. Rainwater was probably one of the ones that told him, man, don't go nowhere tonight. Nah, stay there. Man, stay low. Don't be on the road tonight. I don't want nothing to happen to you. For all we know, Rainwater was one of the ones that was pushing him to spend the night. Pay attention. Then Rainwater calls him first thing in the morning. Y'all paying attention? Y'all peeping this shit?
yeah.
You peep what I'm telling you? Then Rainwater calls him first thing in the morning as another distraction. Now I'm even more of a distraction because what am I doing now? Now I'm distracting you, and while you on your way to do whatever you about to go do, see your mother. Now I'm distracting you on your way there. You don't even see the blitz coming. You don't even see the blitz coming because you distracted. Tell me what person on the phone call is going to be able to weave it out of traffic and do what he need to do when you got a nigga on the phone distracting you. And I've been told y'all from the jump. I've been told y'all from the jump. I believe when Mo3 was on that phone with Rainwater and Rainwater was distracting him, I believe right when them bullets went off and Mo3 saw them bullets, I believe Rainwater at that moment started telling Rainwater, I told you you wasn't smarter than me. Now look at you. Now look at you. I believe at that moment, your boy Rainwater started saying everything that he wanted to say to Mo3 that he couldn't say to him before his demise. Pay attention. Everything he wanted to say, he started saying to that nigga on that phone. And Mo3 started telling that nigga, fuck you, nigga. You set me up. You a bitch. You set me up. I'm telling you, my nigga, I know. I'm telling you, I know. I'm not no dummy. I'm anointed, my nigga. I know. That's exactly how it went down. It wasn't no normal phone call. It wasn't no regular conversation. Hey, yo, Rain, they chasing me. No, don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. He was distracting Mo3 up until Mo3 started getting shot at. The minute Mo3 started getting shot at, your boy Rainwater started popping his shit. I told you it ain't about who the toughest. It's about who lasts the longest. I told you you wasn't smarter than me. You better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. Mo3 saw the back door. He saw the back door. He just didn't. I guarantee you, if Miss Nicole go get Mo3 phone records, she see that Rainwater was calling that nigga all night before he died the day before, and all day in the morning until he got on that motherfucking road. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Even Jossie said that Rainwater kept calling Mo3 and blowing up his phone. Pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. It's right in your face. It's right in your face. It's right in your face, y'all. All you got to do is pay attention and see what's going on. Lady A said, I just don't want to believe that about Rain. I just don't want to believe that. Trust me, he was a distraction. Rainwater made sure his part was very minimum, yeah. Rainwater was the one who, let me say this again, Rainwater was the one who was able to bona fide tell them that he was going to be at the baby mother's house. I mean, be at Jossie's house ahead of time. Rainwater was the one who let them know earlier that day that he was going to be there. Sean G was the one who also called Mo3 to see if he was in Oak Cliff. Pay attention. Once Rainwater was able to clarify that he was going to be there, and the ops knew that he was there, now his job was to make sure he stayed there. That's where Jossie came into play, and that's where Rainwater came into play. Jossie had to do her job to make sure she fed him, fucked him, and put him to sleep. And Rainwater had to do his job to call him and tell him, yeah, chill out, man, relax. Don't go nowhere, man, stay low. Stay low. Why you think Rainwater keep telling everybody, if I was Mo3, I would have never been at that girl house? He's a liar. He was the one who told Mo3 to spend the night and don't go nowhere. Check out the subliminal. That's the subliminal. He telling us, oh, if I was Mo3, I would have never been staying at that dirty apartments. You wouldn't catch me there. But he's actually lying. It's a subliminal. The nigga is the one who actually told Mo3 to spend the night. Lay low. Don't go nowhere tonight. Be safe. Leave in the morning. He was the one that told Mo3, leave in the morning. Pay attention. He ain't gonna tell you that though. He not going to tell you that he was part of the setup. He was part of the distraction. That's how he played his part. Pay attention. That's how he played his part. His part was very minimum. His part, when your part is that minimum, it don't mean you didn't play a part in the murder, but sometimes the police will excuse what you did because your part was so small. Don't mean that you wasn't a part of this shit. Just like Jossie, don't mean she didn't play a part of this shit, but because her position in this murder for hire was so small, they figure out ways to use you than to charge you. I'd rather use you against Devin than to charge you, even though I know you was part of the reason why he was in there staying the night. I know that you was one of the ones. Exactly. How you think he got the job? How you think he got the job with the record label? That was part of the hustle. How you think he got connected with the record label? That was part of the hustle. That was part of the plan. Once I get rid of Mo3, I control his music. I force Miss Nicole and the Noble family to sign me to a contract. I represent the Mo3 estate. It's not hard to figure out. I'm not signed under Mo3 right now. He don't have me in the. Do you not realize you don't think Rainwater and Ghazi sat down with each other and Ghazi told Rainwater, yo, you know, you're not actually even signed as a manager right now. But you do know if something was to mysteriously happen to, you know, Mo3, you would coincidentally become the manager because, you know, I only work with you and the family would need somebody to represent them. You don't think Ghazi sat down with Rainwater and had this conversation when Mo3 refused to sign his contract? When Mo3 refused to re-sign the distribution deal with Empire and he wanted more money, you don't think Ghazi backdoored Mo3 and sat down with Rainwater and said, you not really signed as a manager, but if you want to be a manager, all you got to do is take over the estate if Mo3 coincidentally die, because it's common sense. Mo3 end up dying. Now Rainwater convinces Miss Noble to make him the manager of the estate, of the music. Now he's a manager. Now he's a manager. That Mo3 is dead. Now he's getting all the money. Now he's getting half of the advancement. Trust me, if Mo3 was alive, he would have never been Mo3 manager. He would have never been getting half of Mo3's advancement. Never. Pay attention. Mo3 would have never let that nigga get his money. But Miss Noble didn't know the business. And it cost her her position in Mo3 estate. Her trusting him cost her position in Mo3 estate. Why? Because what did she do? She trusted Ko Gotti's judgment because Ko Gotti was hoping that he could get on. She trusted Ko Gotti's judgment. She signed Rainwater as Mo3's manager. And then once she signed Mo3 with the manager with Rainwater, he snaked her out of Don Don. He snaked her out of number 7. Took all that money. After he got them a contract, he took half of their advancement money and he ran with it. And then he got the baby mothers to go against Miss Nicole. Pay attention. He did the ultimate snake move. He did the ultimate snake move. And y'all telling me he didn't have nothing to do with Mo3 death. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. If you can't see this, then you gotta be one of the slowest niggas in the South. Because like I said, follow the money. Look who came up. Look who got $1 million house after Mo3 died. Look who living large with a big ass pool in the backyard after Mo3 died. My nigga, you do know that nigga house is bigger than Miss Nicole's house, right? That Mo3 bought his mother, right? You do know that that house that he's living in is bigger than the house that Mo3 bought himself for him and his mother. Y'all better pay attention. How the fuck the manager got a fucking bigger house than the fucking artist? Y'all better pay attention. Come on, my man. Then Mo3 died, and Benjamin didn't go sign nobody. He didn't sign nobody. That was part of Mo3 crew. He didn't put nobody on. That was part of Mo3 crew. He didn't put on No Flaw Peach. He didn't put on No Flaw Peach brother. He didn't put on Cole Gotti. Pay attention. He literally said, fuck Cole Gotti. He literally was trying to put Cole Gotti in jail. Oh, y'all didn't know that? Yes, y'all didn't know that? The reason Cole Gotti kept going to jail is because of Rainwater. Rainwater was the one giving the police all the information on Cole Gotti and telling the police that Cole Gotti sell drugs. He was the one telling them. Know how I knew that? You want to know how I know that? Because he told me. He was the one who told me that Cole Gotti was selling weed and he didn't want to be a rapper. And Cole Gotti wanted to sell drugs and got caught with all this weight and snitched on the plug. He was the one who told me Cole Gotti snitched on the plug. He was the one who told me Cole Gotti. Man, hold on. I swear to God on my life, y'all. I swear to God on my life. Rainwater was the one who told me, who called me and told me out his own mouth that Cole Gotti was selling drugs. And he wanted me to run a show on it. He wanted me to talk about it. He wanted me to talk about how Cole Gotti was a snitch. And Cole Gotti was caught 2 times with large amounts of marijuana and didn't do no jail time. Yes, this is what he wanted me to talk about. He even sent me Cole Gotti paperwork, sent me his paperwork and showed me all the charges. Pay attention. I'm not lying to y'all. This nigga been trying to set these niggas up. This nigga been putting sugar in the tank. That nigga been trying to put out narratives to the blogs on Cole Gotti. Why would he send me shit like that to run narratives on Cole Gotti? Pay attention. And I still got the messages. I still got the messages, y'all. Pay attention. I still got them. That's why niggas don't like me. Tony Snow, what up? You already know. What's good in the hood, my dude? Pay attention. Why you think when Mo3 died, all the niggas that Rainwater associated with himself with was Oak Cliff niggas, man? Why you think when Mo3 died, Rainwater said he was about bringing the city back together? Why you think when Mo3 died, Rainwater, first thing he said was, oh, I'm trying to bring the city back together? Because that was his move from jump. That was the play from jump. The play was to get rid of Mo3 and try to bring the city back together. He knew as long as he was fucking with Mo3, he couldn't bring the city back together. So I gotta get rid of Mo3 to bring the city back together. Why you think he started fucking with Bumpy Johnson? Why you think he started fucking with motherfucking Bobby Billions? Come on, let's be real. Why you think he started fucking with Bobby Billions? Let me tell you something else that they're not going to tell you. Mo3 wasn't even trying to put Bobby Billions on that song. Do y'all know that? Mo3 Ben could have had that song from Bobby Billions. Mo3 couldn't get that song because Bobby Billions wanted to be on the Mo3 track. Mo3 refused to buy the song and put him on the track. Mo3 wanted to sing his own verse. He wanted to rap his own shit. And he just wanted to buy the actual lyrics. He wanted to buy the song. Pay attention. He didn't want Bobby Billions on that motherfucker. If you listen to the Mo3 version, Bobby Billions is not on the Mo3 version on YouTube. Bobby Billions is not on the Mo3 version of Come Outside. But guess what? Rainwater made sure to invest in Oak Cliff. He made sure to invest in Oak Cliff. Facts. That's why they got into it. That's why they got into it. Because at the end of the day, Bobby Billions wouldn't let him take half of his advancement. But y'all really want to keep it real? Bobby Billions was smart. Rainwater was trying to get Bobby Billions to get rid of his management. He was trying to get him to get rid of all his people around him. That's what Rainwater was trying to do to Bobby Billions. He was trying to get him to get rid of all his people. Bobby Billions refused to get rid of his management. He refused to get rid of his people. When Rainwater saw that he couldn't manipulate him, guess what he did? He started creating a war. He was upset because Bobby Billions went and got their own distribution deal. They didn't allow your boy Rainwater to manipulate them like he did OC Chris, like he did Don Don, like he did Number 7. Pay attention. You absolutely right. But he did bad business because Mo3 would have never did that. Mo3 could have been did that if that's what he wanted to do with Bobby Billions. He'd been talked to Bobby Billions before he died. They had already had a conversation. Mo3 offered him $50,000. $50,000 Mo3 offered him for that. And he refused. He refused. Pay attention. I'm not no dummy. And they all died around contract time. Pay attention. And they all died around contract time. Everybody died around the time that their contract is out and they refuse a deal. Dolph refused a $21 million deal. Mo3 turned down $1 million deal. Dolph turned down 21 million. 3 turned down $1 million. They tried to give 3 another $1 million. 3 said, I don't want it. He said, y'all already gave me 500,000. What I'm gonna do with $1 million? I'm worth more than that. Pay attention. The first deal Mo3 had was for 500,000. Why you think Rainwater keep going to get all these other people 500,000? Why you think Rainwater know that Rainwater know he could at least get 500,000 out of Gaza on advancement? He know that. Why do he know that? Because Mo3 got 500,000. Don Don got 500,000. Number 7 got 500,000. All these niggas got $500,000 deals. Only difference between Mo 3, Don Don, and number 7 is that Mo 3 didn't give Rainwater half his money. See, number 7 was able to leverage, Rainwater was able to leverage his way to get half of Don Don and number 7's advancement, y'all. He took half of their advancement. See, Mo 3 wasn't letting Rainwater take shit from him. He wasn't smarter than Mo 3. He thought he was. See, that's the thing about it. He thought he was smarter than Mo 3. When he first got with Mo 3, he thought Mo 3 was a dumb, broke nigga. A poor, dumb, broke nigga that was sleeping on the bus. That's what Rainwater thought Mo 3 was. A poor, dumb, broke nigga that sleep on a bus that's just talented and know how to rap his ass off. That's what Rainwater thought Mo 3 was. Just a rapping ass nigga who homeless and need help. He didn't know that Mo 3 was smart as he was. How you doing? It wasn't until he realized he couldn't take advantage of Mo 3. That's when he started realizing, like, damn, nah, I can't really get the money out this nigga like I want. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, what Lady A say? How you doing? Like Lady A said, you know that man was blackballed. The way they sent him to jail and everything, they wouldn't let him perform and drop. Oh, when you talk about when he was at Frisco, that was a setup. That come to find out, that was a setup by Detective Barnes. My brother Smooth. Come to find out, y'all, that was a setup by Detective Barnes. Nobody ever took him off the show. There you go. You need a bag? Come to find out, nobody never took him off that Frisco show. He was never took off the show by the promoter. You have a blessed one. He was never took off the show by the promoter. Pay attention, y'all. Detective Barnes said it out his own mouth while he was on the stand. Detective Barnes said out his own mouth that he made a phone call to Frisco police. Let me say this again. Detective Barnes said out his own mouth he made a phone call to Frisco police and told Frisco police that he felt like it was going to be some shit tonight because Mo 3 and your boy have issues. Mo 3 and Yellow Beezy have issues. So he felt like he didn't think it was smart to have them both in the same building. But guess what, y'all? Guess what, y'all? I believe that was a setup. You want to know why I believe that was a setup, y'all? I believe Detective Barnes deliberately didn't want Mo 3 and Yellow Beezy to perform together because he knew that if these niggas performed together at the Frisco Arena, that there was a chance that they could have mended their beef. Pay attention to what I'm telling y'all. That was gonna be the first time that these niggas would have been in the same arena together. That would have been the first time that Mo 3 would have been on a big stage like that. Mo 3 said out his own mouth that he wasn't gonna have no problems with that nigga. He trying to get his money. Mo 3 looked at it as an opportunity to elevate his career. Mo 3 and Yellow Beezy on the same stage. Do you know how big that would have been for Dallas? Come on, we know at this time, Yellow Beezy is one of the biggest artists in the industry. Mo 3 was being blackballed by everybody. You give Mo 3 the opportunity to rock that stage at the Frisco Arena with Yellow Beezy, I see a whole different outcome. I see a whole different outcome. I see a whole different outcome. If they didn't stop that from happening and they allowed them to do what they did, Yellow Beezy and Mo 3 probably would have squashed the beat. They probably would have ended up performing a song. Trap Boy and Mo 3 probably would have ended up performing a song on stage. But there is a lot of people that needed this beef to keep going. Remember I said that. There was a lot of people that needed this shit to keep brewing because there was already things in place. There was already things going on and shit set up with Dallas PD, with the FBI, and the ATF. There was already things in motion, y'all. And because them things was already in motion and government funds was already used, it wasn't in nobody's best interest for the beef to be resolved. Pay attention, y'all. It wasn't in nobody's best interest. I'm not no dummy. It wasn't in nobody's best interest for that beef to be resolved. Because once they start putting them task force on you, once they start paying for them FBI agents, once they start paying for that surveillance, they start spending money. And once them government funds start being used, pay attention. Once them government funds start being used, nah, we got to keep this case going. So it really was in Dallas PD best interest to stop that event in Frisco. It was in Dallas PD best interest to make sure that they didn't allow Yellow Beezy and Mo 3 to get that close to each other. Because come on, let's be honest, wasn't shit gonna go down, man. We're talking about Frisco, Texas. If you think Mo 3 that's stupid to do something in Frisco, Texas, At Jerry's World, y'all crazy. Wasn't nothing gonna happen in that arena but a good old show. And they knew that. But guess what we couldn't have? We couldn't have this good old show because the powers that be know if we give y'all this good old show, then we giving y'all the recipe to success. Because I've been saying it and I've been telling people a long time. Dallas would have been so much bigger right now if Mo 3 was alive and Yellow Beezy and Mo 3 would have pieced their beef up and they would have been together. Mo 3 and Yellow Beezy, people probably don't want to say it, but probably would have made some of the best music that ever came out of Dallas. Everybody know that. So by them doing what they did, and we all know how this shit go, man. Divide and conquer. We know how this shit go. Divide and conquer. When you play 48 laws of power on people, because that's all they did was play 48 laws of power. It ain't hard to see. Everybody got tricked out of their position. Yellow Beezy got tricked out of his position. Mo 3 got tricked out of their position. The only people that didn't get tricked out of their position was Dallas PD. Pay attention. Everybody else that was involved in this situation got tricked out of their position. Detective Barnes, he got a promotion. Rainwater got a promotion. Miss Nicole got a demotion. Kogati got a demotion. Everybody got a demotion except for the niggas that was against Mo 3. Trap Boy Freddy career is as big as it's ever been since Mo 3 died. Pay attention. Pay attention. This shit ain't hard to see, man. It's not hard to see niggas is being set up. It's not hard to see that niggas is being sacrificed. But the crazy thing about it is, some of these people that's involved in this case was okay with being sacrificed from the beginning. That's why people sitting around, they like, damn, my nigga, why this nigga is willing to take the charge? Yo, my nigga, this nigga stupid. But what you fail to realize, that person who's taking this charge made up his mind to be sacrificed in the beginning. That person made up his mind that they was willing to take the money in the beginning. Whether they got caught or not, they was already willing to be sacrificial lamb because they knew they had nothing to lose, nothing to live for already. I tell people all the time, some people will sacrifice themselves for another generation. Some people don't even know what that means. Some people never even dealt around with people like that, but I've been around people like that, yo. Some people will sacrifice themselves for their next generation. You know how many people died and took out themselves just so their loved ones could live on and be properly taken care of? You know how many times niggas done took themselves out so they wouldn't lose their home, they wouldn't lose their property. Niggas got $1 million property. They on the verge of losing their property, going in foreclosure, going in bankrupt, but they know they got a couple $1 million insurance policies on themselves. So they willing to sacrifice themselves for the next generation because they know if they lose this property and lose everything they built, then they lose everything they built. And the last thing you want to do is lose everything. So what do niggas do? They sacrifice themselves for their next generation. Because what happens when you get sacrificed? We get this money, we pay all your debts. You get a sacrifice, we get this money, we pay all your debts. We take care of everything that you couldn't take care of. Because now we getting this money. It happens every time, bro. There's people out there that pay people to kill them. Let me say this again. It's people out there. See, we wouldn't know about this because we don't make enough money. But there's white people who make a lot of money that pay people to take them out because they know what their life is like right now. And they know that their next generation going to come up off of them. It's like that sometimes, gang. All right, you have a good one. It's like that sometimes, gang. Lady A said, Mo 3 stepping in shit, even in that grave. That's the last thing he said. I'll meet you out the graveyard. Yeah, you know 3 predictions, death like Tupac. Yeah. First of all, when you in them streets and you putting in work, you know it's just a matter of time before karma come hit you. Like let's be honest. If you really a stepper, you really in them streets, you really knocking down doors, and you putting niggas on the ground, you know it's just a matter of time before it's your turn. Nothing you do in life goes unjust. I don't care who you is, man. I don't care who you is. Nothing you do in life go unjust. It's law of attraction. Some people don't know about it. Some people might not be spiritual, never did they research, but it's called laws of attraction. It's what you put out in this world comes back to you. Not only do what you put out come back to you, but the energy that you give is a boomerang, and that shit come back to you tenfold. If you hurt, you shall be hurt. If you kill, you shall be killed. That's why they say do to others that people do upon to you. Treat people how you want to be treated, because karma is real. Karma is real. And one thing about karma come in many different ways. It don't just come back to you. Sometimes it come back to your mama. Sometimes it come back to your daddy. Sometimes it come back to your kids. Sometimes it come back to your brother. Karma is real. Like you got like niggas be you can't be saying that you a killer. You out here in these streets, you putting in work, and then not to think that it ain't gonna come back to you. At the end of the day, we all got a conscience. We got a good one and we got a bad one. One that tell you not to go out and do shit, and you got one that's gonna tell you, yo, go do that. Fuck that. Mo 3 even said it in his song. He even showed you in his music. What in that Osama song? He had a conscience. Osama was his bad conscience. Melvin Noble, Mo 3 was his other conscience. And sometimes when you follow the wrong conscience, guess what? Karma is gonna come right back around it. So even though you putting in that work, I don't give a fuck how much good you follow behind that. Nigga, karma is coming. It's just a matter of time before karma come creeping up on your ass. That's why I be careful about the energy that I put out into the world. That's why I'm not out there trying to hurt people or kill people. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Lady A, it's a lot of evil people in the church. Lady A, it's a lot of evil people in the church. Not everything that come out the church is good. My grandfather was a deacon. of the church. My grandfather was the deacon of a church, and he was an evil motherfucker. He cheated on my grandmother. When she died, he went and moved with his new wife, bought her a new house that was supposed to be my grandmother's. Like, not everything good comes out the church. Some of the most evilest people in the world come from the church. That's just the truth. I'm just speaking facts. Some of the most evilest motherfuckers is niggas that's part of the church. "48 laws of power, man. That's all it is. 48 laws of power. Everybody know how this shit go, man. If I was in the street right now doing what I used to do, I'll be sweating in my sleep too. If I was in the street putting in work like I used to be doing, I would be sweating in my sleep, scared to sleep. I wouldn't be able to sleep either. I'll be fucked up. I'll be fucked up too. That's why I say, my nigga, it come with a price. Being a shooter come with a price. Being a killer come with a price. All this shit come with a price at the end of the day. But y'all know what it is, man. This your boy Gangsta Cat, man. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me today, man. Y'all know what it is. We've been on here for 2 hours and 39 minutes. I appreciate everybody for rocking with your boy, man. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you subscribe to the page. If you rocking with me, make sure you subscribe to the page, man. Do they boy a favor. And if you rocking with the content, hit that cash up. Show a little support. You know me. Anything is better than nothing, man. Buy your boy some Wingstop. You know what I mean? Buy your boy some Wingstop. You fucking with your boy, you already know what it is. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button. Share the live. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions, put in the comments. I do read the comments after the live is over. I do read the comments, but shout out to everybody out there, man. Y'all know how we coming, and y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Gangsta Cat, and I got the lowdown for the lowdown, and this is where we go.
I'm with niggas who feel like I ain't got this shit, I don't do this shit, bro. Like, I can't keep explaining it to y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't give a fuck about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Nigga be like, ah, he ain't shooting them burners. Come on, bro, y'all know me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or he wasn't in the trap, or whoop de whoop, you know, he ain't, you know, like, nah, man, I done did that, man. You know what I'm saying? It make you feel some type of way because you know it's real, you know what I'm saying? It make you feel like, goddamn, the nigga was out here on the same block I was, the nigga was fucking with the same pack. I can get them out tonight. And they saying when it's beef, now let's see a Paula light. For them boys who all on the block, 2-time foul the jack boys, 3-time foul the boys in the spot. Get caught by the cops, you snitch, but then you lying to get popped. My tools how to bitch, they been since junior high school lockers. The only time we moved dollars to a new side of territory. Thug life, so why you think the young nigga tell stories? If I don't tell the real, I bet my niggas will tell for me. Hoes hell and these niggas frail like stale funyuns. Even if my nose stopped up, I can smell money. Sniffing, but I cause a collision in hell, dummy. Infatuated with the green dollar, clean collar and a faux release.